Dear students, let us start our 29th lesson, and our topic for today is tenses part 3rd. And today first we will start with uses of present continuous tense. Present continuous tense is used when you are in the middle of doing something, you have started doing it and you haven't finished it yet. That means often the action is going on at this time of speaking. We refer to a present time at a point of time, and at that time the action is going on because it has already been started and it hasn't got finished yet, so it's going on at the time of speaking and it refers to present, and we use present continuous for that. For example, please don't make so much noise, he is working. That means he has started working and he hasn't finished it yet, so the work is going on at the time of speaking, so we say he is working. Or similarly, I am tired, I am going to bed now. So going to bed, that means going to sleep now due to feeling tired, and that means it is going on, the action is going on at the time of speaking. We know with first person pronoun I singular, we use am plus verb ing with ing form, or what we call as present participle form, and with third person singular pronoun he, she, or it, we use is plus participle form of the verb. Number 2, when we talk about things happening in a period around now, and we use words like today, this week, this evening, this weekend, etc. in sentences, in those sentences, and that time we also use present continuous tense. For example, you are working hard today. So you are working and hard today. Yes, I have a lot to do, so we have used present continuous tense. Or for example, is Jane working this week? Jane and this week. So it's, we are talking about a period around now, and we have used these expressions or these words for these sentences. So we have used present continuous tense. No, she is on holiday. So in these examples, when we use words like today, this phrase is this week, this evening, and we are talking about a period around now, we use present continuous tense. Number 3, when we talk about change happening around now, that means overall change, what we say in the world or in our atmosphere or in our environment that are happening. No doubt you can't see those changes at the time of speaking, but they are going on actually at the time, they are going around us. So that, for that purpose we also use present continuous tense. For example, the population of the world is rising very fast, is rising very fast, or global temperature is increasing. So you can't feel it uh, every day, but overall what scientists tell us that it is increasing. So it is, these are the changes happening around now. Number 4, we use present continuous tense for a temporary situation. For example, I live in Kashmir, so it's my permanent situation, and for permanent situation, you know that we use present simple. So present simple have been used here. Presently, I am living with my cousin in Mumbai. So it's a temporary situation for some temporary basis, maybe for some study or for something else. I am living in Mumbai with my cousin. So it is a temporary situation, and for temporary situation, we use present continuous tense, and for permanent situation you already know we use present simple tense. Number 5, present continuous tense is used for an action of near future that has been decided or arranged. That means when we talk about some future action, near future action, but that has already been decided or arranged, that time we also use present continuous. For example, I am going to library today. That means it has already been decided. If we say I will go to library today, that means no doubt it refers to future, but the action, the decision has not been taken yet. it has not been decided, so there is a probability there. It may be that I will go, or I may go, or I may not go. But when we say I am going to library today, that means it has been decided, and definitely I will achieve it. Second, my uncle is arriving tomorrow. That means it has been decided that he will come. If we say my uncle will come tomorrow, so there is again probability. He may come or he may not come. But when we say my uncle is arriving tomorrow, that means it has been decided and there are maximum chances of his coming. Number 6, for an action that is not necessarily happening at the time of speaking. Usually, we say that we use present continuous tense when we talk about an action that is happening at the time of speaking often. But sometimes there are some actions that are not necessarily happening at the time of speaking, but are happening around, we can say in the background or something. So that time also we use present continuous tense. For example, we say that two persons, Mary and Tom, they are in a cafe or talking to each other, or they are in a park talking to each other. And one of the persons, Tom, he says, I am reading an interesting book at the moment. I will lend it to you when I have finished it. But that doesn't mean when we say when he says I am reading an interesting book, that means that he is reading it at the time of speaking. He actually, what he means by that thing, that he has started reading the book but has not finished it yet. He is in the middle of reading it. Of course, he is reading it at his home, but still he says I am reading it at interesting book. So it refers to an action that is not necessarily happening at the time of speaking, but is happening around in the background. So that purpose also, for that time also, we use present continuous tense. So this was for today, and in our next chapter we will discuss other uses of other tenses. Thank you.